Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jesse, the Couch Movie Critic. Once again, I am back in the kitchen, and we are doing a review. And today we're doing a review of the Gosund Mini Smart Sockets, or Smart Plugs, depends where you're from or what you want to call them. But here they are. Here we go. Let's get to this, man. I do want to make sure, as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Feel free to reach out to me at medievalspawn at Gmail, medievalspawn at Yahoo, medievalspawn at AOL, Jesse L. Falso on Facebook, and medievalspawn01 on Insta. Let's go ahead, let's get down to the review. So this little bad boy is very, very cool. This is for a case where you have a device that doesn't have its own power switch and you want to be able to turn it off and on. And it can be pretty much anything that powers up and starts working. It's not going to be great for like a microwave that has to power up and then you got to go to give instructions. This is really good for like light switches, children's devices, shit, your outside lights if they're plugged in an inside socket. It allows you to use the Smart Life app, which they actually give you a QR code on the box, to go ahead and control all the functionality and everything that it does on the device. So it is very, very, very handy. Now let's talk a little bit about the plug. It is fire retardant. It is very, very cool. It is simple plug and play. One of the things that I will tell you is kind of a con when you look at it on Amazon, because I did get these from Amazon. Got 3 of them for $28, $27.99. It is Prime available. The plug in the picture shows almost like you could put 2 in a socket. Well, if we look back here, we can see here is my wife's nightlight. If I go ahead and I unplug that, and in some of the pictures that I'm posting, and plug this bad boy in, it immediately blocks half of the outlet, which is no good in my opinion. That does not do the job. It immediately is a problem. It is what it is. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to plug my wife's nightlight in specifically because I want to go ahead and I'm going to use this for display purposes while working on the video. So one of the things that bothers me a little bit about it is that you can't plug 2 of them in. So if you got 2 lights or 2 devices that you want to control from there, you really can't. But it is what it is. It does its job. So with the Smart Life app, it is very simple. The installation is step-by-step. It actually comes with instructions in the box for you. And it is as simple as downloading the Smart Life app, setting up an account. The reason for the account is that through the skills of ALEXA, Amazon ALEXA, and the Google Assistants, it's how it identifies you and gives you control remotely through those devices. So it's a security feature there. Once you go ahead, you plug in the device. Normally this time you didn't see it doing that, but it would immediately start blinking. In the actual app, when you're setting up the device, after it'll go ahead and have you connect, look for the blinking device. You tell it what it is, a switch or a plug or whatever it is. Click, it'll ask you if the light's blinking. Normally with the plugs, unlike the switches that you have to press and hold for 5 seconds, the plug immediately will start going into pairing mode if it has never been paired before. Once you do that, you go ahead and click, it'll prompt, it'll look for it, it'll find the switch, it'll connect and link it. Once you do the first switch around, it'll automatically, you'll need to swivel over to your Alexa. Once you've gone ahead and told the Smart Life switch, you know, where it's going to be located, what you want to name it, and so on, you're going to swivel over to Alexa, find the Smart Life skill, enable it if you don't have it enabled already. From there, it'll automatically detect the device. If you already had all this set up with the ALEXA and the Smart Life app's relationship to one another, the skill labeled, it'll automatically, the moment the Smart Life app connects to the new device, it'll see the Alexa will give you an alert telling you that a new device has been connected with the model number. And then once you edit and all the information to the Smart Life app, it'll immediately trickle over to your Alexa device. Now, this one right now is one that works. We have one of those torch lamps, those 6-foot tall stand-up lights in our living room, and it is the living room light. So, to show you how simple it is to use it, it is very, very simple. Alexa, turn on the living room light.
Okay.
There we go. It just turned on. Now I'll have some pictures of it so you guys can see in case the camera doesn't get the light over there, but it just turned on. And now the plug does have an indicator light on the side of it, as you can see here in the picture. When it is powered up, it is red. Again, my brain seems weird. Power should have a light, should be green, but with these plugs out, no light at all means that it's off. Red means that it's on. As Sandra, the Couch Movie wife, said, to her, red means that it's got juice, it's alive. It's going, being off is that it is off. So, again, to each his own how they interpret that, but shutting it off is just as easy. Alexa, turn off the living room light.
Okay.
Boom. There we go. She is off, she's unplugged, and that's as simple as it is. Now, the actual button on the side of the plug allows you to turn it off and on when it is being used. So that gives you the ability to, if this is like a high up light switch or something along those lines, it gives you the ability to make changes on the go and change things as you need it. These are all being used for stuff that is out of the way, stuff that I don't want to feel like having to go and either reach around something to unplug or plug in, or have to reach an extent to get, so it gives me that ability. Now, 3 for $27 is a great deal. Another couple features that I really dig with the Smart Life app is the Smart Light app gives you the ability to, like I said, name the location where it's from, name the device, which shows up the same in your Amazon, and it even lets you do what they call scenes, which is programming it to do things that you want it to do. For example, you want a light switch to turn on at a given time of day and shut off at a given time of night. It'll do that for you. It'll even let you do it proximity based as well. So that's a really great feature to have. Now you got to keep that app installed, because the names and things like that, as you edit or relocate stuff, it needs to happen through that app, because it will affect the Amazon Alexa or the Google Assistant as you make changes. Now, with the way it shows up on the Amazon Alexa app, it's very cool. It self-detects, it knows what's happening, it knows what to do, and it names it. And it does give you the ability to change them into groups. As always, it's going to show you the default setups. You can have a group for your Echo devices, a group for the Gosund light switches and plugs separately, and then it'll have your all devices. Well, you can create a subgroup like I have it set up, where it has all the devices together. So I can control every room that has it in there, be it the bedroom, the living room, the dining room, or the kitchen. So it really, really comes in handy. For the price, for the features it gives you, instead of having to do a remote control to get up and change around stuff, I dig it. I dig it. I know I'm trying to get in shape and trying to lose weight. My wife says this is the laziest way to go. But having that kind of control over the house, when you get home with a bag's full of groceries or a 7-year-old in tow that you got to stay home, the last thing I want to do is stop talking to her, dealing with what I'm dealing with, to have to run and go turn on a switch. With this, I can just tell Alexa, turn off the kitchen lights. If she hears you, which she didn't that time. Embarrassing. Alexa, turn off the kitchen lights.
Okay.
There it goes. It's off. Now this is being controlled by my switch. Alexa, turn on the kitchen lights.
Okay.
But again, having that kind of control, it's just awesome. I do have it, and I will tell everybody about this. This stuff does work 2.4 gigahertz. So if you have an AC cable router that's 5 gigahertz only, it will not work. If you have some of the newer smart Wi-Fi routers, like I have one of those smart ones that's supposed to tell, based off the device, what frequency it needs to go on, it was a pain in the ass. This thing refused to identify the fact that these devices ran only 2.4 gigahertz. So I would have had to actually split the settings. It would have been a whole ordeal. So luckily I have a Wi-Fi extender in the house for some external devices that I have. They're smart devices. Then I said, you know what, I'll just connect everything to that. And that's what I did. So, problem solved. But keep that in mind if you're going to be doing one of these. That is something that you need to be aware of. It is only 2.4 gigahertz, which works out because that's good for long range anyway. But that's pretty much everything. I mean, listen, guys, if you're looking for a smart, simple plug, this one is the way to go. It's got great reviews on Amazon. It works. There are haters, just like anything else. Oh, the app and this, that, the other. Listen, the app has worked flawless for me. I did the first 3 plugs in the first outlet almost 2 weeks ago. I did the last 2 plugs in the last outlet today, and it was as quick this time around as the first time. Faster because I didn't need to set up my Smart Life app. So it definitely does its job. I would definitely recommend it, and you can't beat the price. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.